Hey guys, I just have a quick little message for you before I jump into this vlog. I wanted to take the opportunity to tell you, if you have been considering getting my 8-week at-home training guide, my 8-week transformation challenge, this is your last chance to do that and get the original version before I release version 2. So version 2 is going live, what will be next week by the time you see this video, and I'm taking version 1 offline forever. It's been online for about 4 years now. It's our most popular ebook on the website, but I thought it was time for a revamp to change up the training program a little and just replace it with a newer copy. You can do it without equipment or you can do it with equipment, and you would need a skipping rope, a medicine ball, and a kettlebell, and it'll help you get over that weight loss plateau, or it's a great introduction to starting a training regime. So you can get it at the moment for less than 15 Australian dollars, and I will leave a link to it in the description box because that sale ends really shortly. I just wanted to let you guys know about it. To keep up to date with these kind of discounts, don't forget to join the Eat, Run, Lift mailing list, and now I will leave you with the vlog. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the first chance that I've had to actually speak at the camera today because we left home at like 7:30 this morning, got to Melbourne. I'm at Mitch's apartment now, and I have some news. And as you may have noticed, I've been going back and forth between Melbourne a lot, but I'm actually moving to Melbourne. By the time you see this video, I should be like partway through the moving process, I think. So there's a lot of stuff that I have to organize, and obviously like getting the dogs and everything down here too. So I'm just figuring out how I want to do that, like what's going to be the easiest way. But I found a really big place, and I'm moving in with Mitch and my good friend Rachel. You would know her as like Rachel Lier if you've seen her channel. We found a place that's big enough for the 3 of us. It looks really awesome, so I can't wait to actually move in there, and I'm excited but a little bit nervous for the change. So I thought I would jump on here and quickly tell you guys about that. But now we are going to go grocery shopping. I'm going to pick up some stuff and I'll show you guys what I end up getting. Okay, so Mitch and I just went and did like a little mini kind of grocery shop. This is just some stuff. It's all just from, did we go to Coles?
Yeah.
Yeah, just from Coles instead of going to any like specialty like fruit and veg stores or anything. It's just easier. If you missed my last video, I'm not on a keto diet anymore, and I haven't been for maybe, what do you reckon, a month now? So maybe a month. Just because I got really sick, had a really bad throat infection. So maybe I should flip this around while I'm talking. I had a really bad throat infection to the point where I couldn't eat for like 3 days straight, and then I just really wanted sweet potato, so I decided to add in some carbs. So I do have some carbs back in. I'm still relatively low carb, but it's just made such a huge difference to my training again, because keto really affected how much I could weightlift, and then I've just been reading more and more studies saying keto is completely unsuitable for like CrossFit and bodybuilding style training, and I definitely train in more of a bodybuilding style kind of way, and our training sessions go on for so long that I was just like, I really need to be fueling my body properly. Keto was great for the, I guess, like aerobic sort of cardio exercise. You feel great running, you feel great walking, but when it came to weightlifting and everything, I would do a gym session and then get home and need to sleep, and I found that the weight that I was able to lift declined a lot. Like I mentioned in the last video, deadlifts went from 105 kilos as my maximum down to like 40, and now I'm back up lifting 75 again, and I'm just going to progress and like slowly pick that up. But it's been good to have that energy there again for that style of training. So I focus most of my carbs before and after training, and then the rest of the day we keep it relatively low carb. And I'm just going to show what I've added. So for a while when I was on keto, I didn't have nuts, but I have added some nuts back in. I had a sneaking suspicion that nuts were making my skin break out, but I've added them back in for the last few weeks and my skin hasn't really changed at all. But I cut out eggs just to see if eggs were the thing making a difference, because that was one of the other inflammatory foods that might have been changing it. So I've got some walnuts here. I have got a low carb protein shake mix. It's just an Atkins one. I just grabbed it from Coles. It's not exactly the ideal one that you want to be having, but it's like, okay, it'll do. It's low carb. A lot of protein powders have a lot of carbs in them because you're meant to have protein and carbs straight after your workout. Sweet potato here. Then I've got green beans. We've got a bunch of bananas. These are both for Mitch and I. Spinach, some avocados, of course. Then I bought a kale slaw kit because pretty much I love just cooking this with some meat and it's just really easy. You've got the veggies already there. I got some fresh salmon and Mitch already had some other meat in the fridge, I think like beef and stuff like that. Then I've got the Kerrygold spreadable butter and thickened cream. So I am still high fat in my diet and just keeping the carbohydrates more to like these veggie sort of sauces like raspberries and sweet potato and things like I wouldn't eat sweet potato before. I hadn't eaten sweet potato in about 11 months until like a month ago. So it's a long time to go without something like this, which is great, you know, for vitamin A and everything. Got some almond milk here. I bought this little I'm just gonna give it a try, see if I can add it into anything to change the flavor. So it's meant to be like a natural kind of dark chocolate peanut butter. The carbohydrates are pretty low on it too. And then I picked up some rice and quinoa mix because it's just, you can just chuck them in the microwave and they'll cook really fast. And I'm gonna have some of these now with my meal before my training. Oh, and I got some chia seeds as well. So I'm going to cook my meal and then we are going to go and train. So Ducky, if you guys know my Jack Russell / pug dog, the ugly one, she kept having accidents in the house and I was like, at first we thought it was Luca because he still sometimes, he's still really young, so I just kind of expect him to have accidents, but it wasn't him, it was Ducky. We noticed it when she fell asleep on the bed and then I kept having to wash everything. It was disgusting. So I took her to the vet and, oh, is that recording? Yeah. So I took her to the vet and then I was like, oh, maybe I don't know what's wrong. Can you have a look? And so he took a sample and everything. And it turns out that, because no one told me this could happen, but I got Ducky spayed when she was maybe 4 or 5 months old, something like that. And it turns out 20% of adult female dogs get incontinence after they've been spayed. And that's what happened to my dog. So pretty much she is on estrogen now. My dog is on hormone therapy. But yeah, so now Ducky is taking estrogen and I have to give her estrogen tablets. Well, my mum has to at the moment because mum's got them while I'm down here. We actually move into our new place next week. So I'm down here just kind of sorting stuff out. I was getting rid of a lot of stuff in my apartment yesterday, just organizing, what's being sold or, what I'm just getting rid of because it's an interstate move, so I don't really want to take very much. But yeah, my dog is currently taking estrogen, which is funny because we both have hormone problems. The way that it works is something to do with the estrogen in the dog's body, signals their bladder properly, and obviously because she doesn't have estrogen, because she doesn't have any ovaries, so her body's not signaling properly, and yeah, it can happen to 20% of adult female dogs. So I didn't know that. No one warned me that that could happen when you get them spayed, but I know you kind of have to because you don't want your girl dog getting pregnant and stuff. But yeah, that's what I'm dealing with at the moment, and now I'm going to get back to cooking. So I've just got some salmon on here. I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna have, technically this is the rice and quinoa mix. Apparently that is 1 serving. I'm just gonna have maybe half of this, and then I'm gonna have some of the kale slaw kit. So it's cabbage, kale, broccoli, and carrot. I don't know why I still have these out, and some beans. And I cooked the salmon in just a little bit of butter, and I'll chuck on maybe 1/4 of an avocado. So the fats that I'm eating are still high, but they're not as high as before. Whereas before, I probably wouldn't have had beans. I probably just would have had this, and I would have had more butter served on top of the salmon when it was cooked, and I would have had half an avocado. So it's just about playing with those macro ratios at the moment. So I'm a bit sweaty and gross, but I thought I would just finish the vlog here because it is getting kind of dark and, well, I want to enjoy the rest of my evening. I'm trying to think. I'm going to vlog when I am moving as well, so I'll have another vlog up for you guys in a couple of weeks. Other than that, I'm going to try and have all my regular content up still on schedule, like twice weekly. I have pre-filmed a few videos for you guys. I'm hoping I can just have it up at the right time, so we'll see how we go. It might be a bit tricky while I'm moving, but I do have some stuff there that's filmed and ready to go, so fingers crossed I should have it all up still twice every week. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a little thumbs up for me, and I will catch you in my next upload. Bye!